Good morning. Welcome to day 7 of the 30-day challenge. We're currently 4 kilometers into today's run. The weather's beautiful, fresh, enjoying it so far. There's going to be some nice views, gonna show them to you. Let's grind it out. 6 more kilometers to go. To anyone that's new, welcome. I'm running a 30-day challenge where I'm running 10 kilometers per day followed by a strength training session. Anyone who's been following me so far, thank you very much. I do appreciate you. Now, let's keep digging. Yes boys, currently 8.5 kilometers into today's run. There's not much left of it. Stopping here for a minute to enjoy the view. Appreciating those moments. But yeah, now back to the run. Keep on digging. Yes boys, tuning in once again from this seemingly favorite place of mine under this street lamp to do today's recap. A great day. Why? Because it's day 7 of the 30-day challenge, which means that week 1 is now complete. Let's talk about the run. Now, yesterday I was slow, I was unhappy, I was heavy. I mean, not that I was unhappy, but it wasn't my greatest runs. It was the slowest one so far. So today I really went there with more motivation and it showed. So the distance was 11.4k and the average pace was 6.2. So I was faster, really enjoyed the run, pushed through it and smashed those 10k for today. Now, moving on to the workout. Today I started out with my back. I didn't do a superset for my chest and my back. I just started out with my back because the back is a larger muscle group which requires more time to recover. I'm not giving it this time to recover. Therefore, I decided that today I'm going to start with it, do the damage, and then not use it as a stabilizer for my chest immediately after. So yeah, I started out with the back exercise, which is close neutral grip pull-ups. Great exercise, and I'll tell you why. Firstly, that close grip keeps your hands aligned with the whole body, which brings more stability to the whole movement. What you have to do is use your core to stabilize the movement as well as keep your toes forward. This way you can create a nice controlled movement with a slow negative contraction, which literally demolishes your latissimus. A great exercise. Overall, I'm guilty of just doing wide grip pull-ups, chin-ups as well throughout my time that I've been training, but I'm also not the biggest fan of pull-ups, but these ones, they're great. I recommend you do them. So for the chest, I wanted to switch the focus from the clavicular and sternal heads of the pectoralis major, and I wanted to move on to abdominal head focus today. This is why I did decline dumbbell gatherers. Now, to be quite frank with you, I don't know what this exercise is called. I just know that it's a good one. The way you start it is you pick an appropriate weight. Why? Because the front delts are heavily focused in stabilizing the movement. So you need an appropriate weight in order for you not to injure yourself. So you pick up the dumbbells, appropriate weight, you put your hands just above your head, nearly straight arms, and then you bring the dumbbells just in front of your body and you squeeze at the end of the movement. So the grip is switched from a pronated grip at the beginning, and then towards the middle of the movement you switch to a supinated grip, and then you put the dumbbells in front of your body and squeeze with your chest. This absolutely demolishes the abdominal head of the pectoralis. So your lower chest is gone after this one. Lovely exercise. It is a bit risky, as I said, because of the way it is designed. Pick an appropriate weight and go for it. Definitely try this one out. Now afterwards, moving on to the tricep. For my biceps, triceps and shoulders. For my biceps, I did Zopman curls, an absolutely amazing exercise. Why? Because it does get the whole of the biceps muscle group. What I mean by that is obviously you start curling on the way up, and then when you move down, you switch the grip to a pronated grip and you finish off the movement this way. It's like an elevator, up then down. What this does is it hits the whole of the biceps muscle group. So it gets the biceps brachii, it gets the brachialis, and then the brachioradialis. An amazing exercise. I definitely recommend you do this one. Then for my triceps, I move on to cable overhead extension. This one is good for the long head of the triceps brachii. It also gets a bit of the medial head. Now I like the range of motion on this one, and I'll definitely recommend you do it with a longer rope though, because this way it allows for better shoulder flexion and therefore an improved range of motion. I would say that with this one, it is tricky on the way up just before you start the exercise, and you really need to learn how to control it because your arms do get quite high and this can be tricky. Now for my shoulders, I went for front delt focus. I used the plate to do front raises. Pretty straightforward. You try and increase the range of motion as much as possible. So you obviously don't stop at shoulder level, you just go a bit high when you can. You don't need to pick a heavy plate, you just need to pick one that you can perform with and one that you can control. This is vital for this one. And also going back to the chest exercise, it requires a lot of stabilization from the front delt, which means that we now need to be careful when we're performing this exercise. That's it for today's workout. So I've been having some thoughts when it comes to the weekly planning. Obviously, I'm doing a 10k run followed by a strength training session each day. I'm doing gym sessions every day. However, I know I can take the damage from that, and I'll definitely complete the challenge if I keep going this way. But it does become a bit dry for anyone that's watching, and the people that end up watching the videos, they might not necessarily be interested in gym workouts. So I've been having some thoughts about including 1, calisthenics workouts, and then 2, outdoors bodyweight exercises. And if I can get my hands on a nice pair of dumbbells, I'll implement those. I'm just gonna create some banging workouts. You obviously get to see a different side of strength training. It could be interesting for people to see some different types of workouts and then experiment themselves. I had that thought today, and I might be implementing that within the following week. So it's not just going to be gym workouts. That's a wrap for the first week of the challenge. Thanks for watching. Whoever's been following me so far, I do appreciate you. Thanks very much. And then whoever's new, subscribe, like the video, and if you have enjoyed it, leave a comment down below with a question or a topic that you would like me to cover. Don't forget to peep the quote at the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one, which is going to be tomorrow. Again, thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate every single one of you. It's a long journey, especially with this challenge, 30 days, and overall with YouTube, but yeah, no babbling for now. See you in the next one. Adios. Bye bye.